What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's HD7 here, and we're just gonna go over a trade review for the week of February 9th through the 13th. So if you guys don't already know, I'm pretty sure you guys that are in the Patreon know that I'm more of a one trade a week type of person. Depending on if that first trade is a win or if that first trade is a loss. It's 1 to 3 trades, but if I get that one win, I'm done for the week. I do that because it suits my style. I'm not a trade analyst. I do not like being on the charts all the time. I like coming to the charts, getting my execution, and getting on. And that's just how I trade. And the way that I trade, I'm risking pretty heavily. So even if I do get a partial profit, it's still something that could take care of me for the week. And that's what I implore you all to do is to really focus on your necessities and what's the bare minimum that you need to really do what you need to do and possibly have other incomes coming from other places. I think when when you're focusing a lot on trading, I think you should have either a very large nest egg or you should be having other sorts of income. So when those losing periods do come, um, because trading does work, it's just whether you're in a winning period or a losing period, and depending on how short or long those seasons are. So if you are in a losing period, and a losing period may just be 1 week. A losing period may be 3 weeks. Depending on the chart you're trading, the system you're working, everything like that. So I think it's super smart to really get locked in on you know the the phases that your trading system goes through. But for me, like I said, if I get that partial trade, I'm good for the week. Stack, and you could do it however you want to do it. Whether it means you stack up, $100,000 accounts on a firm, or you build up your own little personal account. Five, 10, $15,000, where you're risking pretty heavily for that to take care of you. Excuse me. So, getting back into it, in terms of the trade review for the week, Monday the 9th, there was no opportunities for me to take. Tuesday, the opportunity came in, and lo and behold, this was the first opportunity that I did take. Like I said, I'm trading between 9 and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right before and right after that New York opening. And as my, if you don't already know, my Patreon supporters would know that I use an ATR based trade management system. Usually I'm going by a 1.3 ATR, and I'm going as high as a 3 ATR take profit. 1.3 ATR a stop loss. I may extend that to 2 ATR. It just depends on how the market is looking for me personally, but this is what I use, and then I'll end up taking 50% off at 1 ATR, and then I'll let the rest run until 3 ATR. Just depending on how the market goes. So going in, we got our entry. We got a crossover here. I am a moving average crossover trader. I do use three other kind of supportive indicators as my confluence. If those other indicators don't align with uh, what I'm looking for, then I won't take the trade. Everything has to align for me. I don't have those on the chart. That's something that I teach separately if you're interested in doing that. So going into this opportunity that came, you got the crossover. The arrow is right here. You could see the arrow. We got the crossover here. Um, and then this is more so like a ATR tool. It dictates the ATR range based off of a 50 period ATR, which is what I use to determine my stop loss and take profits. So here, as you can see, the arrow came. All my other confluences indicators lined up with it. So we took the trade. It went straight to profit. we hit that 1 ATR. I got my 50% out, and then we let the rest run, right? And then once it hits 50%, that 1 ATR for me, and we take 50% off, uh, we lock at break even. So this trade, we hit that 1 ATR, and then we locked that break even. We were close to that 2 mark. It didn't hit, oh well. And that was, it for majority of the trade. And then that was what was posted in the chats also. These There was this entry also did fall into our system, and like I said, if you guys do want to learn my full system so you guys could take your own entries, go ahead and reach out to me. You could reach out to me via Patreon. We could set something up directly through there, so everything is managed and handled through Patreon. We'll do like a one-time service type of thing. This one, boom, if I was to send this out, it would have been a 3 ATR just based off of this one candle right here, and that would have been a great win. And then there was also this one right here which went 2 ATR, which would have been a great win also. So all around, Tuesday was a very profitable day. This was the only trade that was sent out to the chat, um, just because this is just how I promote my style. You want to make money, this is how you make money. It's not about taking 5 trades every day. It's about trading one solid trade a week for me. And as long as I get that solid trade, I'm good, I'm profitable, and we move on to the next week. Uh, so I do want to go ahead and thank you guys for showing up. Again, it's HD7, and this is the trade review for the week. We ended up the week profitable. Last week was also profitable. So as far as YouTube goes, where we're 2-0 for 2 wins, 0 losses in terms of weeks profitable. So I'm happy about that, and hopefully I see you guys again. And the Patreon link will be in the description.